Hello everybody, welcome back. This is Nibiru80 and today we're in another hour episode of Satisfactory. Welcome to Satisfactory Let's Play Series episode 17. And today we will have a little bit of everything. Sorry for not uploading for a while. People from different games wanted me to upload something in different games, and even that I could not manage. My back is really depending on if it is warm or cold outside. If it is cold, I most likely am laying down most of the day on my bed. That being said, today we will going to make a little bit of the begin stages of this factory, and yeah, let's start with the first platform, closing it all off, maybe even placing a roof. And also a little update, according to the Discord, experimental build would have been shut off, but apparently they didn't. Maybe because I'm recording on the experimental build, I don't know. But so far, if the next episodes will be an experimental build, I don't know. Because according to them, the experimental build and the normal build are now the same. I will test it out in the next session. So for now, see this as the last session on the experimental build. In case that they still are shutting down the experimental. But yeah, let me get some resources, because I was closing everything off to get a sort of sense of what we are doing and where and how. Okay, let's see. Cable, beams. I believe it's completely in this direction. Is it you? No, one further. And that is not really a lot. Okay, let me get some plates from the main factory, and I'll be right back. And pretty much that will be the only thing that I'm going to get. I got some room for it, so okay, be right back. And we're back. Where I only needed steel plates, I also needed these because the conveyor line has stopped. So pretty much that is what I've been doing, getting the steel pipes from the secondary factory also to this point. Of course it's not there yet. Oh shit. I really need to do something about this. This is just stupid. Especially where you can glitch all the way over and... Let me check for a second. Do I have it on me? No. Do I have it here? No, okay. So, next thing I'm going to search for is where I left my chainsaw behind. Because I want those trees to be gone as well. Or maybe next episode, we shall see. And not to forgetting to get all the resources that are down below this factory, also up into the factory. Yeah, so let me see. These are the cables, and they are full. Well, that's where we made this platform for storage, and pretty much storage only. So let me see. Organization, big box. the right way? Yeah, it's the right way. Okay. One opening. One opening. One opening. In case you're wondering how I can see it's one opening, if I do this, the line that is there, the lines will connect. The lines won't connect. This is 2 steps, by the way. This is 1. Just to make sure that you have the outlining of the boxes on the right spot. And here we go. I think this will be enough for now. If not, well, we will figure that out soon enough. Tick. Done. Tick. Done. So yeah, the conveyor light should be working again. And it is. I have to keep in mind that the steel beams are coming, and I'm not sure which one that is. I believe this one, but I'm not sure, like I said. Because that one needs to be extended as well, otherwise it's full in no time. So yeah, let's wait for some of those resources to come to see where it goes or sorts out to. And I hear people think, yeah, you can watch it here. Sure, you're right. Okay. Well, that one is no longer produced, so I don't have to do anything with that. That also means, well, I have to be careful with that statement. Well, they are no longer produced, that's true. Well, okay. They're no longer produced, so I'm going to say logic, splitter, place the arrow there, placing it with a little spacing. Let me see. 3 there, there. Why I do this? Pretty much to have a good connection to this. Oh, well, that's one thing that is good, because they are pretty full. Let's see. Yeah, they are pretty full. Something that I don't worry really about. And I'm going further on this line. Simple as that. Let's hope that this will be for now plenty, and otherwise I have to think of a different way of getting it in there. What? What? No, I didn't. If that is the case, then I'm getting angry. Okay. Cool. That one gone, that one into it. It also means they're in. They're in. I hope it will take a while before they fill up, but you never know. And there we go. Apparently they were already here. Wow, so quick. They come in like no other. One of the reasons that I took most of the pipes from the building is because the normal modular frames are out, so they are now produced every time by a single piece, and then we also don't need as many pipes as we did before. What I do notice is that pretty much the pipes get every other into it, but yeah, that's fine. Let those machines clean out a little bit. It's also better for the factory and for the, well, for the process rate of the game. Makes it a little bit easier for the game to handle certain things. And like I said, I got some plates, so that will be the next thing to do. The only thing that I now wonder is, I need one more. Okay, so yeah, let's do that. If I get other resources up, they will all come into this side. And that's pretty much to not clutter any of the lines with products, because that would be really bad. And let's finish this round. Now I'm wondering what would be wise. Is it wiser to just oh no. I think it will be like this. Even though I probably shouldn't. I probably should just do this corner cutting off and go on. Oh, there. So yeah, let's do this. Wow. This gives also a feeling on how huge this base even is. Keep in mind, yes, I got a lot of resources on me, but this is no way near enough to get this first layer, I don't think. No, this is... Would be nice if it was, but 100, so 50 spaces only. Well, maybe. It was 150 something. Apparently I had plenty. But it's at least nice to see that we got the first layer boxed off. Keep in mind, this was always my plan to have only storage. I might do a little production for the silver to get materials instead of resources. But yeah, that will be the next way to go. I also think that I will have all these lined up to the same spot, just because we need it. Simple as that. Here it's already stuck, so full it is. This one's filling up pretty quick. And let's see. This is still full. Okay. So yeah, if this fills up again, I might have to rethink the cables, because then we have an overproduction of them and I have to make cuttings somewhere. I would expect that at some point this should be enough. So yeah, I'm going to extend these if I have plenty. No, I don't. It is ready. No, it's where the other ones. 100, 200, 300, 400. Should be plenty for now. But yeah. Let's see. That's 1. That's 2. That's 3. Lining up the containers is easier than placing the first few, where you have to make sure that they are spaced far enough. That's pretty much also what I use. Now these are placed, so it should be possible or easier to place this one, because you see the blue lines now. So that's the first blue line, second blue line, third. Oh, I don't have enough concrete. Was that you? Yes, that was you. Okay, let's go on, because also that line will become longer. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, and we go on. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now it's time to connect them all. So boom, boom, boom. One. Okay. Don't fly backwards. Let's see. This is connected. Here it stops. Reason that I do this, easier to see what is inside of them, like pretty much everybody who does it. Is it needed? No, not really, but I don't want to make more storage unless it is really needed, and even then I think I will go over, so that there will be a gap of at least 1 here. Yeah, pretty much that. And on the end I can then place the ways to go up to whatever level it is needed or whatsoever. Let me think, what was in this one? Yeah, I don't have new production of these. I think I will get coal and iron into the factory, and make it so that those get to automated production, but they don't have to be so much, to be honest. So I think I will just lay out a conveyor here, and then I'm just honest, because what's the point of creating more? Oh. Well, that could be a thing. I could do like, not that we need it, but hey, it doesn't hurt placing one either. And maybe that I do here, the last container in front of it. I think that's a nice thing to do. And then here, the same thing as everywhere else. Just to show, hey, we got this. If I ever need more, I always can make more, but I don't think I ever will need more. Concrete, yeah, probably. I always need more. And I don't know what the build height limit is for this game, but we might have to figure that out today, or somewhere. Oh, that's one too far. Come. So this one, go there. Now we have this fixed. Let's see. What is you? Well, I know for a fact that I don't make you anymore. So, yeah. That's one. And I will place one on the end. Just for nice measurement. Oh, luckily we have those now. Here. And there we go. Okay. Those I make so many. I have to. That counts also for the one next to this one. That's 1, 2, 3. And we place this one. Okay, they are going through as well from now on. Yep. Always checking, because you never know if there's a blockade somewhere. And we go on. So that one, that one. Apparently this comes with the territory of having a mega factory. That being said, yes, the factory is huge. Yes, there will be a lot of building time into this factory. I probably could make an episode of only building and have an hour of only building. Question is if people would like me to do that. But yeah. So I will not always be speaking. That is basically I'm repeating over and over until the end with what we need. Let me see how many I still have. 1, 2, 3, 4. Need some extra industrial beams or weaponed concrete. As we would call it in my country. And let me go on. 1, 2, 3, 4. Do a lot of counting, but that's just I don't want to make a mistake. It's already hard enough to do this over and over, as I'm not so patiently normally. And people who know that from my Roblox giveaways, they should know. No reaction in a certain amount of time and I go on. What is this? A reinforced. I don't think I will get a lot of this, although I do have some storage of it. But I don't think I will get crazies of amounts of these. Nevertheless, they are non-stop produced, so yeah. 1. Okay, what do we have here? I don't think we get really a lot of these. I really don't think so. Maybe some now and then there will popping in one, because this is according to the old recipe. And the same lines that, well, gave us a lot of the resources on forehand here are also into making that, and only what was over is sent into here. So yeah, what do we have here? The heavy modular frames, well, they will be produced as well, but also on a slower tick. I already noticed that the modular frames in that base are pretty much out of the storage units, So before that there will be a new heavy modular frame. You need to craft many of these, or many of the normal modular frames before, and this already tells us, oh wait, this already tells us there are not a lot of modular frames. Quick wire, yeah, quick wire. There will be a lot of quick wire. I stopped the production of these. I always can re-enable it if I want to, but I couldn't find a use other than for this production. So for now I'm happy with what we got it into. So yeah, let me see. I will get I want normal storage containers. I'm sure that it's not the same, but well, I think people get the point. Oh wait, not these. Although here I will place a bigger one, and that's only for the looks, because I don't like it to have it in different. Okay, and it means that the line is too long. And in case people were thinking, yeah, but it was too long, you're right, but we can fix that like that. So let's get that one in. Let's get that one in. Let's do that here as well. And yeah, the last part of it. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then we go from there to here, from there to there, from there to there. So and here we have it all. So even though I didn't fill it all up, that's mainly because, well, I don't think we need indefinite heavy modular frames, or a quick wire for that matter. Maybe quick wire is a different matter, but still, do I really need that many? I don't know. I don't think so. More than this I don't think will come, and this will take a while, so yeah. If I need more I can always fill more in. That's why I left it open and just placed conveyors. But yeah, we got at least our storage fixed on this side. Now I want to give it a little bit more storage on that side. Not that much more, but at least some. Because I think we can use it. And I also want to close this a little bit off. Let's not do that. Let's place this one on 8. Makes life a little bit easier. What I'm going to do, going to close it off completely. And I will place a door opening or a door frame there. I think that's good enough. And even though I don't need it here, I also want it on this side. Funny, those doors on the side. It's a new feature, I think. Never noticed it, to be honest. Okay, 8. And this part is sealed off as well. Let me think. What would be wise? I'm out of place, okay. So yeah, filling this entire place in will be quite some work. I want to check something. I know quartz is behind me. Where do we have iron here in the vicinity? So far away. Okay. So iron ore, I need to get it here. Pretty much. And I'm not really happy with the locations, because I don't want to make another conveyor of 500 meters. Although it could only be a few meters towards this one. But that's something I have to figure out. Yeah, give me a moment. I'll be right back. A quick update. I have only 15 minutes left. Most of this time has been in placing containers or making the closing of wall, even getting resources and stuff like that. So this episode mainly will be about the first floor building of the factory, what is storage, and what I will do with that part I'm not sure yet. Maybe I will start the production already there, or maybe it will also be storage in a later episode. In the future episodes I don't think I'm going to focus only mainly on building, because I can imagine that this is something that is boring for most people. A lot of people skip this to the end. Just to see me say this. But this gives you at minimum an idea on how much time there is in an episode of Satisfactory, because everyone that has a huge building, well, they have been working days and days on those buildings. So big, so fast, so huge. Only the traveling to the other side of my base takes almost 10 minutes. And to get the resources that I need for building this. Anything that I remember? Oh yeah, just, well, barely. But yeah. So yeah, this is the first floor. As you can see, that was my anchoring into the walls for the base. And even though, yeah, I know, those things will not hold up a base like this, but I could not have it floating in the air. And I don't want to wall everything off downstairs, because that's something that I always tried to keep a little bit of the landscapes in original state. And it's pretty much also the reason why I have a lot of lines going through the air, or roads going also through high points. So that if we're going to do an episode of only exploring, there is something to explore, and not everything is base or building or concrete. Because I still think there's a lot to find and to research and to do. And yes, I'm on shirt, I know. So 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. So most of the first floor has been laid out. I will do a little bit more off camera. I will be right back when I've finished it to show you what I've done with, for example, there, or with the entrance or stuff like that. Yeah, I'll be right back. And that was work. And we're back. Well, I have only 10 minutes. In 10 minutes I probably run through this as if it not exists. So yeah, I'm going to do this on recording, because what's the point of not doing it? So yeah, let me do this. Oh, there, I don't need it. 5, there, there. So yeah, still keep in mind this is only part of the factory where I got storage, or where you come in. Let's see how far we can go. Truth being said here, I don't have more concrete, so if I run out, I run out. And then that will be also the end of the episode, because of the time that it takes to get back and what all not. And the same thing for the other side. Okay, and there the concrete went. What I will pretty much do the rest of the day is let the game run a little bit to get all the resources sorted out as much as possible. Also in the hope to empty out that building there. But for now, I'm thinking to call this an episode. Next episode, one of the things that I want to do is show you the quartz mines, but also the uranium mine, and to see if we can get automation of uranium as well, and if we can get it here without all too much problems. I really hope so, although I'm honest, I'm very doubtful on that matter. And I will also keep a close eye on this conveyor line, because I just remembered that I have a lot of steel production in that far away building. So therefore there will be always a production of pipes. and when the pipes are full, I should think about if I really need more. But yeah, that's a different story altogether. And I hope that that will not be the case also for the cables or for these wires, to be honest. Next episode we might go explore also a little bit there on the other side of the big wall and to see what there is more than flat areas. But yeah, thank you all for watching. I hope you liked this episode where we did mainly building. I can understand if you think this was a little bit boring. Not every episode can be as much informative than most episodes. One of the things that I will do in one of the next few episodes is explaining how all the things work, even though there are plenty explanations to find, but that is just for the people that are my subscribers and really love to watch whatever content I have. So I also want to give an example on if you ever decided to play this game, how it works and how to do things. So yeah, thank you all for watching and we meet again. Ciao.